Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Hope everyone's doing well today. It's extremely hot here today. So unfortunately, you hear my air conditioning buzzing in the background. I'm sorry about that, but I can't do without it. It's very, very hot here, very humid. Yeah, I thank God for summer, but sometimes, but anyway, I like the way I did the reading last time, where I, meditate over the cards. I did them ahead of putting the camera on. I laid them out, and then I put the camera on. I did my reading. Okay, we're going to be using 3 decks of cards today: the Guardian Angel Message Tarot, which are these. We're going to be using the Message of Love Oracle cards, and we're going to be using the Power of Surrender cards. Okay, so I'm going to move these out of the way. Okay, and let's get started. Okay, thank you, Spirit, and let's see what Spirit has for us today. First card out is, 8 of Fire. That's 8 of Wands. That means there's some communication and some movement happening. Yeah, Divine Masculine's like, you know what? I'm tired. I know you've heard me say these a million times, tired, but he really is. He's ready for something to start moving. He knows Divine Feminine is over there. She's waiting for his response, and she hasn't heard anything. A lot of these Divine Feminines haven't heard anything from the Divine Masculines for quite some time. And you know what? He's like, is she mad at me or whatever? You know what? Thank God for unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness. Because you know what? Just in the natural scheme of things, she should be a little bit pissed. Because you know what? Even if you are healing or whatever after a while, you could figure something out. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, because there is divine timing involved. So there is healing involved. But I can see the first card, which is awesome. There's definitely some movement and definitely some communication coming in. It's coming in quick too. Okay, next card out is, 3 of Cups. Yeah, you know what? 3 of Cups is that two-edged sword card again. 3 of Cups could mean, that there's a third party. I know that I feel like the Divine Masculines that have children, there's a few of them that they're still, some of them could be divorced. But remember, if they have children with this karmic person, they still have to deal with them somewhat because of the kids, But like I said, I feel another side of this card is that, Divine Masculine can't wait to come back with her, with his Divine Feminine, so he can celebrate with her. And, they're going to come back and start that friendship, which is going to quickly blossom into that beautiful, unconditional love relationship that they want and love. And I see a lot of butterflies in this card, so I know that there's heavy transformation going on from both ends, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Okay, next card out is, Total Victory. 6 of Wands. Yeah. You know what? Because they both want victory. And that's what they've been working towards from the beginning. They love each other, they care for each other, and they want each other in their lives. And, through all of the pain, the anguish, the disaster, the disappointments, they're going to have that victory. Spirit's going to work very hard to bring them back together, so they have that success and the recognition, and they can have that self-esteem for themselves. Right now they're going through that self-love and that self-care for each individual, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And that right there will put them on a fast track to come back together and to be together. Okay, next card out is, there is some grief and some shame, associated with this, because you know what? Divine Masculine, unfortunately, he probably was juggling Divine Feminine. He was probably, when he had her face to face, he wasn't being his authentic self. He was doing some lying and some cheats, deceits, and it didn't help out their situation. But you know what? He's grown through that now. He has totally awakened, and Spirit has come to him and told him, listen, you got to do better, and you want to do better, so you really have to work diligently on becoming that that really self-assured, honest, truthful, unconditional love person that your divine feminine wants. Okay, and he wants it himself. Okay, last card out in this guardian and angel messages is, yep, Page Cups. You know what? He's feeling that love. You know, he's feeling that he wants to give her that cup. He wants to come rushing in. He's opening up his heart. You know, his heart chakra is opening. And he's following his intuition finally. You know, he followed so many other people's information, whatever they would tell him or whatever. And you know what? He hasn't learned anything from that. It just got him in a bunch of trouble. You know, and he said, you know what? I'm going to start following my own mind. I'm not going to continue to follow these other people because it hasn't served me well. Okay? The next cards that I'm using are the Messages of Love Oracle cards. Okay? First card out is, yep, marriage. Yeah. It says this relationship is moving towards a sacred union. This is what Divine Masculine wants. He wants to marry Divine Feminine. He wants to get that relationship back to where they say I do. Or if they're not married, they're going to be in a committed, you know, living together relationship. Okay? And like I say, he's going to come back as friends because he wants to dip his toe in that water to see how she feels right now. But once he knows that she feels okay, before you know it, he's going to be proposing because he doesn't want to ever lose her. If he can get this Hail Mary and get her back, he's never ever going to play the game like this again. Never in his life. Okay, next card out is, yep, integrity. It says, does this situation align with your values and morals? Yes. Now that we both awaken, it does align with my values and morals. It aligns with his too. We used to be far apart in how we felt and what we felt. But now with the awakening, you know, we're mirroring each other. Okay? Each one of us wants the same thing. You know, we want to communicate, we want to come back, we want to celebrate with each other, we want total victory, we want to get out of this grief, you know, and shame and hardship, and we want to, you know, express our love to each other, and follow our intuition. Okay, next card out is, yep, what I've been talking about the whole time. Yeah, they both undergone awakenings. Okay, yeah, because you know what, that's what's happening. I told you I saw that butterfly. That butterfly is transformation, okay? And they both undergoing that spiritual transformation, okay? Yeah, and you see how I could barely get that out? Because a lot of these Divine Masculines are working on their throat chakras, because that's a problem. You know, they can't get the words out right, and they don't want to come back and like start stumbling on their words or whatever. But you know what? Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine communicate even without speaking. So believe me, a lot of times through the eyes, a lot of these situations you can look in each other's eyes and you already know the answer. So believe me, he doesn't have to worry about that because she already knows how he feels anyway. As much as he's going to know how much she feels, she's going to know exactly what he's feeling also. Next card out, yep. Someone feels remorse from the way they treated you. That's that Five of Earth, Five Pentacles. I told you. But they want to get away from that. As you can see, it fell right on top of the Six of Wands. Because they want victory over that. They're tired. He's tired of feeling that regret, remorse, you know, all of that, the shame. He's tired of it. And he said, you know what? Because I'm awakening, I'm going to fight my way through it, and I'm going to go back to her, and I'm going to be the best version of myself, for myself as well as for her. Okay, next card out. Yep, this is the reason why. Because this is your soulmate, your twin flame. Okay, they live many, many lifetimes together. Okay, so he already knows what to say to her and how to speak it. Okay, he's just getting that courage up and that strength up so he can really present it the way he wants to her. Okay, next card out is, yep, because he's going to be taking that leap of faith. Okay, it says it's safe to make the moves you're considering. Yeah, he's been loving on her ever since he re-saw her on this earthly plane. Okay, and he's ready to take that leap of faith to go to her and to communicate and to be that beautiful person, that best version of himself that he possibly can be. Okay, final card out is, yep, And right now he's healing those obstacles, healing those situations, those problems. Because you know what? He knows that that's the only way he's going to make it is the way back to her. You know, and he's through that awakening, he's getting that spiritual, physical, and mental healing. Yeah. Everything is healing. Okay? That was the Messages of Love Oracle cards. Now we're going to use some of these Power of Surrender cards. Then I'm going to close out the reading. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Next card out for the Power of Surrender is Surrender Resentment. Yeah. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. You see that 8 of Wands over there, right? It says keep moving forward. Yeah. Divine Masculine is moving forward. He's dropping that resentment. Okay? As you can see, the red umbrella, he kind of like let it go in the wind, right? That red umbrella is like the root chakra. He's grounding himself right now. Okay? He could have been healing jealousy, abandonment, all of that stuff. So he's grounding himself right now so that he doesn't have that anymore. So that when he comes back to her, he can be the best version of himself that he possibly can be. Okay? Next card out is Surrender Wonder and Awe. Okay? It says open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. The attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Okay? It's going with the flow. All of that, previous situation, you gotta let that go. Okay, it's in the past, it's over now. You've awakened, you've gone through a spiritual transformation. You know that you want to get rid of regret. You know this is your soulmate twin flame. You want to take that leap of faith and you want to discard those obstacles and jump right over them. Okay? Next card out is Surrender Procrastination. It says now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Yeah. You know what? It was like me, like with my house. I've been doing so much work around my house. I clean my garage. I have an area that I've done so much work, down there, putting up sheetrock, putting in bathrooms, all different kinds, putting floors down, all different kind of stuff, But for so long, I just procrastinated. I said, you know what? I don't feel like doing it. But if I don't do it, no one else is going to do it. Okay? That's Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Brush yourself off and get busy, so that you guys can come back and live the lives that you want to live. Okay? Next card out is Surrender Defensiveness. Oh, yeah. It says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. That's when I always say listen, love, and forgive. The listen is to hear someone out. The love is the clear, non-defensive response. And forgive is part of that response also. Okay? So when that conversation comes up, that heart-to-heart conversation, which is going to open up those lines of communication again, okay? When that comes up, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine both have to listen to each other. You have to love, meaning respond with a clear, non-defensive response. And then you have to forgive and keep it moving. Okay, next card out is Surrender the Fear of Change. The universe reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or in a relationship, or if the fear of aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. And all is well. All is well. These situations are already well. They're already done. Okay? Spirit doesn't make mistakes. Okay? Spirit brought all of us together, and Spirit knows we're meant to be together. So all we have to do is do our part. Okay? Which is communicate with each other, have faith that the victory is coming, and open our hearts to the change. Okay? I want to thank everybody for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and ringing that bell so you know when I'm on here. I thank you for your positive communication, your positive comments. You know, they're beautiful. And I thank you for getting the word out about the channel, you know, because like I said, the subscriptions really help us to grow. It helps us to stay around. It helps me to be able to get this information out to you guys. Okay? Because we all need this information. But I love all you guys. I pray that Spirit will let you see, hear, and feel the things you need to. And on that note, you guys have a great day. I love you. Bye.